Hello and welcome to today's video. We are here for Season 1, Episode number 1 of our NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship in NASCAR Heat 2. For this season we are playing as William Byron, and that's pretty exciting. There's a lot of stage points we can go for and wins to go for, as in our truck series earlier this week. Now, if you guys don't know, this series here will be on Thursday and Saturday, but this week we were doing it on Thursday and Friday to go with our schedule to make everything fit in a little bit better. So that's something to look forward to every Thursday and Saturday, the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Now, quickly at the schedule, we'll be racing this week: Daytona, Atlanta, Las Vegas, and Phoenix. Actually, the first 5 races are the same as the Cup Series, I believe. No, I think a lot of them are the same as the Cup Series, if I'm honest. The series has a lot more similarities. They do go to Iowa, which is separate, a couple times, but Mid-Ohio, but most of the time, it is very much the same. So we're going to go to Daytona and Atlanta for today's video, and then on Friday, we'll go to Las Vegas and Phoenix. Alright guys, here we are at Daytona where I qualified 40th, which is not what I wanted to do. Because I actually qualified, and it really triggers me to qualify 40th. Especially at these tracks where it takes so long to go around, if you're not in a group. So there's 3 laps of this stage. Now, I did learn that I should qualify for every race. I learned that after racing Daytona in the Truck Series video earlier in the week. So if you guys did not see that, I recommend going back and checking it out, where I discovered that if you don't qualify decent, it hurts you in the points for the first stage just because it's such a short stage. Which is something I kind of figured would be a thing throughout this series that we're going to have to battle. Because I'm not the best at qualifying, but I can just drive my way through the field. But by the time that I get the opportunity to drive through the field, lap 2 laps are over, you know? They really did make the sun more of a prominent thing in this, I feel. Oh my god. See, I had a good run, but this car, that white car that was next to me there, tried to put me in the wall. Boy, what are you doing? What is that move, bruh? Alright, so what I've decided to do for this series, for actually this NASCAR series, is that for the Truck Series and for the Xfinity Series, I'll race my favorite driver in both those series. And for Season 2, I'll race my favorite driver for the Cup Series. But then the actual season should be over and I can start a series as Kevin Harvick, so that's something to look forward to. Probably also race Kevin Harvick in the Xfinity Series in this, so that's what you can expect for those seasons. I know typically I announce that stuff at like Homestead, but Alright, so we moved our way up to 26th. We're not going to get points out of the stage, and those cars in front are going to get those between 1 and 10 bonus points, but we'll try to get as far forward as we possibly can in stage 2. Just to get up to 10th is helpful, because if you get up to 10th even, you can get at least a bonus point for finishing in the top of the stage. And I just got into the wall. Alright, let's try to keep 20th here. I'll try to make another pass, but if we can keep 20th, we'll restart there at the end of stage 1. 21st, that's what I meant. I don't know why I said 20th, but I kept seeing 20 in front of me. Alright, we got 21st. It wasn't my best run, but we made a run to the front, which is helpful. Daytona is a little bit harder to make a run to the front than at tracks like Atlanta are. I do have high hopes for Las Vegas, though. Because I did win Dover previously in a just racing for fun on my own series, and that was exciting. Because I got to win at a track that I am ass at in this game. In NASCAR 15, which I've been playing on the computer, I've been destroying people at Dover. Like, I just went to Dover and I just won that race. I mean, it did take a last lap pass, but I did lead a good amount of laps as well. Alright, so here we go. We're going to try to get our way into the top 10 here. Maybe get our way to the front for that stage win, but right now I just want to get by a couple of these cars to get into the top 10, so we're not hurting for points when it comes to that. Because I know that I won the race and I was 5th, and I'm like, what? Because I forget that you get those points for the stage. I don't want this whole series to be talking about stages, but probably the first episode will be. Because it's just new to the series. Alright, so here we go. We can actually maybe... I forgot Eric Amarola's in this too. That's dope. We maybe can steal the stage win here. I guess that would make sense that we passed 20 cars the first time. Or we passed 20-something cars, so this time we can pass 20-something cars as well. That would put us right at the front here for stage 2. That was a risky move there between those cars. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. As William Byron, we're going to try to get to the front here. I think it's kind of wild that he's only spending 1 year in the Xfinity Series. I mean, it's cool he's going to be in the Cup Series, but I think that he can move up and do good. I think he'll be better than Chase Elliott is, actually. Chase Elliott was good in the Xfinity Series, but he moved up. He hasn't done a lot in the Cup Series yet. That could just be like Kyle Larson, though. He didn't really do anything for the first, 3 years. He was just chilling. Well, the first 2.5 years, I guess you could say. Because at the end of 2015, he started doing good, and then 2016, he got his win. Alright, so we only lost a spot on pit road there after getting that stage win. Our first Xfinity Series stage win came here at Daytona. We can try to leave here with 6 playoff points. I forgot, who are my teammates in this? Elliott Sadler, Michael Annett. Isn't Casey Kane driving the 88 as well? So I got Elliott Sadler, Justin Allgaier, and Casey Kane. I was going to say Kevin Harvick, but he's driving for Stuart Haas instead of Junior Motorsports in the Xfinity Series. The Xfinity Series, alright. That's interesting. It's difficult when you can't see exactly where they are. Wait, are there 5 cars that are my team? Is it Michael Annett, Justin Allgaier, Regan Smith, Casey Kane, William Byron? Wait, how do you get that many cars? I know Elliott Sadler is, and Justin Allgaier and Michael Annett, but William Byron be the 4th driver of that team. Wait, isn't the 5 car only run once in a while as well? I don't know, I haven't followed the Xfinity Series this year. I know the 9 car, the 1 car are full-time cars. I think the 7 car's full-time. But wouldn't the 5 and the 88 both be occasional times? Because I remember that they used them different seasons, because Kevin Harvick drove different ones different years. I think that might be a thing. I'm not sure, I can look it up later, but I know the 9, the 7, and the 1 are full-time cars. I don't know if they made the 5 car a full-time car this year, and then they just run the 88 once in a while or something, or how that works, but I don't know. I haven't sat down and fully watched many Xfinity Series races this year. I think I watched 2. Just because it got annoying with Kyle Busch in them. I watched the Xfinity Series to see different drivers win. I know I watched or they're on Saturdays and I'm busy on Saturdays, for Sundays I'm not so much. So I can watch the Cup races more than the Xfinity, or the Cup races are on Saturday nights, and then I can do that. But typically the Xfinity Series, I don't really get to sit down and watch it. I know I watched when William Byron won Daytona. That was pretty cool. Alright, so I'm getting past again. Can y'all not pass me? That'd be dope. Oh my god, I don't have enough room to cut down. God damn it. Alright, here we go. There's 4 laps left. Four laps left, huh? Can't cut down below Dylan here yet. Yes, I can. There's room, and I'm going to take it. I hate this spotter so much. Fucking annoying. Easy, easy. What the fuck does that mean? His voice is obnoxious. Can't wait till they have more come out. He just mumbles everything. I'm triggered, okay? I'm triggered. I'm triggered. I don't remember who all the spotters were in the last game, if I'm honest. I know I had Rick Allen as my spotter, but I don't remember who the other ones were. Didn't they have like Bobby Labonte or something? And yeah, I think they did, and I thought it was funny because you could have Bobby Labonte as your spotter, and he was in the game. So you could be passing Bobby Labonte while he's telling you that there's a car by. Alright, so we made a nice block there on Elliott Sadler. Cross the line and the race becomes official. A crash can happen and we can finish. Which I will be happy when this race is done because it starts to hurt your finger after holding down the trigger for that long. That's why I like the other tracks. That's the thing though, I'm doing 3 Super Shows in 1 week. So that's going to be something I'm going to notice more is that I'm doing 5 NASCAR videos a week instead of 3. So we're amping it up a little bit for you. So that's cool. There's a lot of stuff going down on the channel that's going to be pretty cool in the next month or 2. Because the Gran Turismo comes out, I think, in like a month from now as well. Dungeon Defenders series ends with Casey in a couple weeks. So that's exciting. NASCAR Heat 2 just started here. And we still have the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series to start for you guys on Sunday. So that's exciting. So here we go. All I gotta do is try to keep this line and we can get the victory. Alright, there we go. We're going to cross the line in first place and get the Daytona win in the Xfinity series. So my question that I asked in the truck series was speed rating transfer? Yes, it does. Alright, so that should put us first to points as well. Let's find out. Because we should get 50 points. 51 points, okay. So you get that 1 point for a stage win. Interesting. So we got 51 points. Did he win the stage? Oh yeah, he won a stage. So he won a stage and must have got 10th in one stage. So he must have got 1st and 10th in the stages. Okay. I think we got 51. Because I have 50. Because I won the race, which puts me there when I won a stage. So winning a stage gets you 10, winning a race gets you 40. Alright. Alright, here we go. Qualifying 18th for Atlanta. And how many laps are there for stages? 4. Alright, so the first 4 laps are going to make a run. We got to only gain a couple positions to get that point that we want. And right now we're losing positions and not getting the point that we want. Alright, here we go. Now it is time to move forward in the field. This is the second Atlanta race of the week. As you guys maybe knew, we did the Truck Series race at Atlanta as well because that's in the beginning of the schedule. So, for the first couple of weeks, the schedules really overlap. I know for the Xfinity and Cup Series, they really overlap a lot more. But they sometimes don't overlap, so that's cool. So sometimes we will do different videos, different tracks and different videos. So, like I said, Iowa, Road America, that this series does. Mid-Ohio, those different tracks that this series does, where this track doesn't do tracks like Martinsville, Sonoma. So you can see different tracks for different series, or for the Truck Series, Eldora, Canadian Tire Park, and one other track I know that there is, Gateway. And that track also does, that series also does Iowa once a year as well. Oh my god, I almost into the wall. So we're going to get a 3rd place finish here. I don't know the trucks visit a track twice in a season. I know Xfinity and Cup do a lot of tracks, but I don't know about that. Alright, so we got ourselves 8 more points. We're not pitting here. So we got 10 laps of fuel and 17 laps to go. So when the stage ends, there should be about 14 laps to go. And how many caution laps to give us, and if the stage is 4 laps. If it's 5 laps, then we should have about 10 laps to go, I think. No, it's still 4. Alright, here we go. We have to get by my teammates here and get to the front of the field and get the win of the stage. Alright, so there we go. We got the lead. Couple laps here. And let's see what we can do. There's 3 laps to go in stage 2. What we gotta do here is stay out front at one of my favorite tracks to race at, and we can get our 2nd stage win of the year. I believe next we have Las Vegas and Phoenix. Yikes. You say yikes. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe this game will get good at Las Vegas. I think that's the next track, so. Concerns all around. Fill the room. As he realized his stats that he's built in this game that are great are going to be ruined. Because I've done like 10 races and I got like 9 top 10s or something crazy. Only race I did bad was my Iowa race in the Xfinity series in my live stream. That's the only race that I really did bad at in this game so far. Granted, I picked tracks that I was decent at or the road courses, and I knew what I was doing. Well, I didn't really know what I was doing at a couple of the road courses, alright? 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 Cool. 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 Alright, there we go. Stage 2. Our 2nd stage of the Xfinity series. At this point in the Truck series, this is our 1st stage. think I'll pit for tires and fuel. So I gotta do everything else. There's nothing that I can really avoid with that. Tires and fuel. I think everybody's probably gonna take tires and fuel too, but if they only take 2 tires or whatever they do, I'm not sure. Oh my god. This again tells me that they didn't take tires. I don't know if the AI doesn't like to take tires or what, but give your boy new tires. Holy shit, I would appreciate new tires. Tyler Reddick? I forgot he's in this series too. He didn't really do anything in the truck series, did he? No, didn't he win a couple races or something? You know what? I'm gonna say he did. I'm gonna say he won a couple races. Just so he can feel good about himself. I believe he did. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Kevin Harvey. I didn't mean to do that to you. No. I agree with that. Oh my god. Alright. With our newer tires than everybody else, let's work our way to the front here. We're in 10th at the moment because I didn't pass Eric Jones. Alright, now we in 9th. Boy, you gotta let me pass you. At one point, you were my favorite Xfinity driver, but not anymore. Because you're not in the Xfinity series, right? I'm really getting caught up back here with these cars. They got door handles in these cars? Dope. 6 to go. Boy! I feel like nobody crashes in this anymore. Yo, how far behind am I already? I just got caught up with that pack of cars for so long. Like... there's really nothing I could do. Once I got caught up with them, then... and this guy just doesn't let me get by him. He's being a bitch. Did we gain anything on the leader? Oh, we did. We're gaining. 1.2 now. With only 4 to go, I don't know if we can catch him. Within a second of the leader. Only a couple laps to go, though. I don't know, though. We can make it there. 3 to go. Oh my god. That car got destroyed. How that didn't cause a caution? Beyond me. Alright, I don't think we're going to catch the leader, so... we tried, though. We really did try. We got the stage win. It just put us too far back after the caution. I don't really know why, unless everybody didn't take tires, but... that's the only thing that I can think of. I'm going to enter here a little bit higher, though. We can try to gain another position, but we'll see. Really, I got that close to the leader now? Crazy. But we're going to take fourth here to Atlanta. New track record, though. Oh, there's just an old guy who I wrecked on accident. Oops, sorry. Let's take a little look at the points after 2 races. We are 1 point behind Elliott Sadler, who's finished ahead of me 2 different times. I noticed that he finished ahead of me in stage 1, and he finished ahead of me in this race. So, with playoff points right now, Elliott Sadler, Daniel Suarez, and myself.